Good news. Read news. Good news. Read headlines first. Cambodians flee หนีเพ่น border with Thailand as clashes continue for third day. Thai CNN Thai-Cambodian conflict pits a well-equipped U.S. ally against a weaker adversary with strong China links. Thai-Cambodian fighting extends into third day. Malaysia urges ceasefire. What's behind the deadly border crashes between Thailand and Cambodia? Yesterday news. What we know about Thai? PR Thai government Today news. Today news. 1 hour ago, Reuters. Thai-Cambodian fighting extends into third day. Malaysia urges ceasefire by June 9 and autumn. พูนกระจุศรีสะเกษ Thailand July 26. Reuters. Fighting on the Thai-Cambodian border extended into a third day. A new flashpoint emerged on Saturday as both sides said they had acted in self-defense in the border dispute and called on the other to cease fighting and start negotiations. ต่างฝ่ายต่างก็อ้างว่าแต่ละฝ่ายทำเพื่อปกป้องแต่ความจริงก็เห็นกันอยู่ว่าใครทำก่อน More than 30 people have been killed and more than 130,000 people displaced in the worst fighting between the Southeast Asian neighbors in 13 years. The Reuters daily briefing newsletter provides all the news you need to start your day, ThaiPBS. There were clashes early on Saturday, but sides said in the neighboring Thai coastal province of Varawut and Cambodians province early. A new front more than 100 kilometers, 60 miles from other conflict point along the long contested border. The two countries have faced off since the killing of a Cambodian soldier late in May during a brief skirmish. Troops on both sides of the border were reinforced amid a full-blown diplomatic crisis that brought Thailand's fragile
'Fragile'.
fragile, 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 Thailand's fragile coalition government to the brink, fragile coalition government รัฐเรารัฐบาลเราอ่อนแอสิ้นดีอ่อนแอสิ้นดีรัฐบาลร่วมที่ก็ไม่ค่อยมั่นคงนะ fracture เปราะบางเปราะแตกหักง่าย to the brink of collapse. As of Saturday, Thailand said 7 soldiers and 13 civilians had been killed in the crashes, while in Cambodia 5 soldiers and 8 civilians had been killed, said Defense Ministry spokesperson Malaysia. In the Thai border province of Sisakek, a university compound has been converted into a temporary accommodation, where a volunteer said more than 5,000 people were staying. สำโรงคำดวง said she left her farm about 10 kilometers from the border when fighting broke out on Thursday. The 51-year-old's husband stayed behind to look after livestock. Or do farm, livestock farm. We got so scared. We got so scared with the sound of artillery, she said. But my husband stayed back, and now we lost the connection. I couldn't call him. I don't know what is happening back there. In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, the chair of the ASEAN regional bloc, said he would continue to push a ceasefire proposal. Cambodia has backed Anwar's plan, while Thailand has said it agrees with it in principle. There is still some exchange of fire, Anwar said, according to state news agency Varawut. He said he had asked his foreign minister to liaise
Liaise.
less
Liaise.
less 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 with the respective foreign ministries and if possible less นะ to less with ติดต่อประสานงาน less if possible I will continue engaging with them myself at least to halt the fighting. Yeah. People rest inside a temporary shelter in Sisakhet province after Thailand and Cambodia exchanged heavy artillery fire for a second day on Friday as border fighting intensified and spread, while Cambodia's leader said Thailand had agreed to a Malaysian ceasefire proposal but then backed down. No, don't believe it. Security Council meeting. Thailand's ambassador to the United Nations told a Security Council meeting on Friday that soldiers had been injured by newly planted land mines in Thai territory on 2 occasions since mid-July. Claims Cambodia has strongly denied and said Cambodia had then launched attack on the Thursday morning. Thailand urged Cambodia to immediately cease all hostilities and acts of aggression and resume dialogue in a good faith. Varawut told the council in remarks released to media. Cambodian Defense Ministry said Thailand had launched a deliberate, unprovoked unprovoke, 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 woke, unprovoke, an unlawful military attack, and was mobilizing troops and military equipment on the border. This deliberate military preparation revealed preparations revealed Thailand's intent to expand its aggression and further violate embodies sovereignty. The ministry said in a statement on Saturday. Important call for the international community to condemn Thailand's aggressive and stronger terms and to prevent expansion of its military activities. But Bangkok reiterated it wanted to resolve to dispute bilaterally. Thailand and Cambodia have bickered for decades over jurisdiction of various demarcated point along the 817 kilometers 508-mile land border with ownership of the ancient Hindu temples Thom and the 11th century preach we're here. Vihar.
Vidir.
Vihan. Krish Vihar. Rasa Vihan. Central to the dispute. Preet Vihar was awarded to Cambodia by the International Court of Justice in 1962, but tension escalated in 2008 after Cambodia attempted to list it as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. That led to skirmishes Vihar Rasa Bihar. skirmish การต่อสู้กันเล็กน้อย that led to skirmishes over several years and at least a dozen deaths. Hamburger in June said it had asked the court to resolve its dispute with Thailand, which says it has never recognized the court's jurisdiction and prefers bilateral approach. The ThaiPBS will ThaiPBS will 28th July 2025. Long live His Majesty the King. Long live the King. Long live the King. Not long life. Cambodia calls for ceasefire with Thailand after deadly crashes. Varawut's crisis speech strikes national court in wake of let's see. Thai citizens consider a government minister's demonstration of his understanding of crisis communication in the wake of the Thailand Cambodia conflict as spread of fresh air. Varawut Silpa Minister of Social Development and Human Security, MSDHS, on Friday put out an official statement on behalf of the ministry. We express our deepest sorrow, our outrage, and our unwavering solidarity. Unwavering makes them cry. With the victims, their families, and all those affected by the cruel, and deliberate attack by the Cambodians on Thai citizens' areas. He went on to condemn the attacks on civilians along the Thai-Cambodian border. They wanted the international community to hear coming from the government, an honest, empathetic, and compassionate yet strong address คือการจัดการปัญหา As he said about victims, they didn't die on the battlefield, but died as they went about their ordinary lives. Shortly after the speech was released on the ministry's official social media, thousands of Thai netizens expressed แสดงความคิดเห็น their appreciation on various platforms. On Facebook, the video has received over 330k likes and over 228k shares. Part of his touching speech was also shared on X and received a lot of positive feedback. The minister is defending the country and the rights of all Thai citizens. He is the first Thai minister we seen take this seriously and respond firmly to the action of the other side, action that must be held accountable for the lives lost and families affected, commented Visnu Kalaprapakdi on Facebook. Another comment by Abvatana says, the content was spot on, deeply resonated. He referenced principles and legal frameworks, making the message powerful and highly effective. Thank you for providing the information and communicating with the international community. Many people echo that praiseชื่นชมชื่นชมชมเชย praise sometimes I am very confused some word pronunciation praise or price I remember praise but the meaning in Thai is no problem for me. This word, only this word. The word is mean ชื่นชมชมเชยสรรเสริญ Writing that the speech was something they waited to hear from the government. The minister used the right tone and strong words, especially when he condemned the Cambodian side by citing or breaches of international law and humanity. Honesty builds trust in a refreshing tone. Thais appreciated Varawut for his impactful speech. The public had been waiting for some want to deliver the right message, and it seems his speech struck a chord with the public. The minister's speech may have been admired, but perhaps not to this extent had it been delivered in any developed country. This is simply because few government officials show they know a thing and dare about effective crisis communication. And this doesn't have to do with an official speech, which is rare, strangely so at a time when the country is facing a border crash that results in casualty. It could be a good question and answer with the press or a Facebook post that conveys the right message for the public or targeted audience. A tense situation like at this time, a border crisis requires a clear message and if possible, message with a consistent direction so that they don't confuse the public or make them skeptical. Prompt action and clear messages are powerful. Delays could allow rumors and misinformation to spread. In this regard, the Royal Thai Army has done well in informing the Thai public about the crisis. They do it consistently and gain the public's trust, becoming the main outlet for those who seek the latest developments on the crisis. Acting Prime Minister Phumtham Vechayachai Phumtham Vechayachai also made a statement on Friday. 13 Thai civilians, including children, women, and elderly citizens, were killed, and property was severely damaged. He too said the Cambodian aggressive is a great war crime. Although his statement had same focus as the MSDHS minister, it was far less impactful. Perhaps it has to do with the mood and tone of his speech that failed to show empathy, and the earlier interviews that didn't impress the public. Phumtham gave an interview a day ago. From my opinion, he said without sincerity, make his speech become less impactful. มีเจอเพิ่มทำวิทยาชาญ so that didn't impress the public. ภูมิธรรม gave an interview a day before the conflict escalated, trying to calm the press down. He asked the press not to use the word crash. Remember, he said that this is not crash, just นี่ไม่ใช่การประทะนะนี่เป็นการอันนี้เล็กๆน้อยๆ Remember? He said that. For my opinion, this government make the military has no more effective to eliminate the enemy like and burn them, because most of them in the government, especially the heads, it's the same side of a consent. Understand? He asked the president. To be fair, he might have meant well, but in his position and capacity, yes, but in his position and capacity, ในตำแหน่งและความรับผิดชอบ whatever he said would be considered the government stance. He should not be around the bush and mislead the public, especially in a time like this, when the public loses trust. Then another crisis for the government emerges. Emotion can be either good or bad. In the case of Varawut, the speech was emotional, but expressed empathy and honesty. On the Thursday night, Jacob Claire, Miss Pin, who has recently been appointed as an advisor to the PM Secretary General in charge of communication, public relations. What the fuck of it? Could not control his temper when facing a hard-hitting question from talk show co-host Varawut, not Phương Arom. You can see that? Yeah, this is the one of the most of Unsen's side, especially the side of Thaksin Water. No any sincerity to work for the country. The host asked him what the Cambodian side wants in instigating this border conflict. He said, "We need to know the reason so we can respond." The host also lost it, and he shot back. So the government didn't know? Really? Then Jacob lost it too, and said, "How would I? I'm not Hun Sen's father." I am not Hun Sen's father. The public did not expect that to come from the person. how the person in government dare to say like that. I'm not Hunsen's father. Oh, I didn't know before you are Hunsen's father. You are Hunsen's slave. I know you are Hunsen's. You are not. I know you are not Hunsen's father. And I know that you are Hunsen's slave. Hunsen's slave. You are. Almost in the government. In this government. They were ashamed. The public did not expect that to come from the person that had been appointed to handle the communication task. There are mixed reactions on social media. Yes, the public did not expect that to come from a person that has just been appointed to handle the communication task. Some threw brickbats at the host, but others believe of the two the Pope should not have lost his professional tone. The remark, why didn't he lost his professional tone? Because this government just see the military, the people, the Thai people and military as their enemy, come to be government for taking revenge. The remark, I'm not Hun Sen's father, reminds the public of a similar famous line from Thaksin's Chinawat. The UN is not my father. Yeah, he said in 1972 when he was the PM in response to international criticism regarding his war on drugs campaign. In this crisis, Thaksin, now a powerful man in the government, also complicated things while the Thai military put every effort into being professional and show the world that Thailand's act was to protect civilian rights and sovereignty. Thaksin used his social media to say whatever he wanted. Just claim he is just Hun Sen's slave. Just claim, likes to claim or the task or the effective task of the Thai military or some people or our government. The word example was when he said, we teach Hun Sen the lesson. Such a statement sounds aggressive and implies that we want to do battle with our neighbor, which is not the same direction as the military. The words example. We teach Hun Sen to listen. I want to know who you are. How dare you to claim all the things here in Thailand? It's not your country. Go get away to the hell together with your family. Fuck you. Thaksin. The word example. Such a statement sounds aggressive and imply that we want to do battle with our neighbor. Yes, this is his sign to lead to Hun Sen's open fire to Thai civilians. This it's this thing is very clearly this is tied to Hun Sen to open fire. It's just not the same direction. Things took a turn for the worse when reporters asked Phumtham about Thaksin's social media posts. He said that he thought Thaksin did it because he was angry. Things took turn for the worse when reporters asked Phumtham about Thaksin's social media posts. He said that he thought Thaksin did it because he was angry. We know that the sign of this crash between Thai and Cambodian is what Thaksin. He gave a sign to his father, Hun Sen, and then Cambodian opened fire to Thai civilians, especially in Kantarak district. I believe Thai people share the same feeling. Phumtham told the press his asset did not improve matters, and many people took to social media to say that they did not approve of what Thaksin said. Thaksin's emotional post could also damage Thailand's image in the international community as it shows aggressive and has between the lines meaning of Thai bigger nation teaches a small nation with all the ineffective, directionless, and inappropriate messages coming left and right from the government communications. It shouldn't take anyone by surprise that Varawut stands out and has received standing ovation from Thai citizens. Thailand certainly needs more of Varawut in times of crisis, and less of those who talk or write without strategic thinking. I like this article. I like this news from Thai PBS World. Thank you so much.